Fiona, thanks for the introduction. So, when I first came to 5 to 15 and Rainbow Club, I was talking about the same topic over here, but this time I have a different reason to talk about this topic. I am going to talk about Australia, and recently I visited there last year in December. So, I would like to give some information of what I've learned over there. So, please don't tell anyone, but I brought the whole Australia with me. First, I'm going to show you a bird that will bedazzle all your minds. Meet the rainbow lorikeet. This bird is one of Australia's wonders, and it is a must-see when you go to Australia. These birds are urban birds, and they've adapted to the lifestyle of Australian humans. Let me tell you 3 fun facts about this lorikeet. Fact number 1. As much as they look like it, they are not native to Australia. In fact, these lorikeets are introduced by the Britishers from Papua New Guinea and parts of Malaysia. So the second part is that these things, they just look like parrots, making screeching noises. The second fact is that these guys are masters at mimicry and are vocal camouflagers. These birds can mimic barking owls, Australian kestrels and other raptors so that they can get a food or drink of their own. Speaking of food, these birds can eat anything like the cockles and crows over here. These birds are have an omnivorous diet, eating almost anything but garbage, which some birds do eat in Australia, which is really sad. So, the last fact about these lorikeets is, now you all must be wondering, why is it so colorful? These birds are naturally this colorful. The domestic versions are a little less colorful for being overfed the same bird food. These ones are wild and go wherever they want, in pairs. You'll never find them in more than 2 because these birds always stay together. Now the second bird I'm talking about is notorious for being a pizza thief. I'm gonna show you the sulphur-crested cockatoo. The sulphur-crested cockatoo is again one of Australia's very urban birds. These birds have adapted to human lifestyle and sometimes, very rarely, steal your pizza. So if you ever want to go to Australia, I don't recommend actually feeding it the pizza because that only happens when there is a shortage of food. Now, another fun fact about this is not a full-grown cockatoo. This is actually a juvenile. I have a life-size scale for the actual grown-up cockatoo. This is a proper representation of what a grown-up cockatoo looks like. And the final fact I have for this cockatoo is that these talons you see over here, these black claws in the feet, they're called talons. These talons help them during night in their nests against predators like barking owls and Tasmanian devils. The barking owl is the silent predator of the night, but these cockatoos still defend their eggs and babies against them. These claws are really sharp and they can pack a punch. The last one. First, I'm going to go a little off topic before I introduce the last one. Who do you think is the best father ever? Well, what if I tell you I have him right here? Introducing the emu. Emus are the best fathers of the bird world. And that too, besides my father, I think are the best fathers in the world. Because these birds always stay by their young one's side. The female, who normally stays by the baby's side, while the male looks for food. In this case, the emu, the male, stays with the baby all the time so that it does not get eaten by bigger predators like dingoes. The female always searches for food because it is its responsibility in the Australian ecosystem to find food. So another fun fact about these emus are the heaviest and biggest bird, well, not heaviest, but biggest bird of Australia and Tasmania. These birds weigh a whopping 356 kgs when in their juvenile years. So, their cousin is the heaviest bird, the cassowary. Well, don't want to get too off topic for this. Another fun fact about the emus are that they are the apex predator of the mini food web of Australia's urban wildlife. This again is an urban bird, but not too urban like the lorikeets and the cockatoos. These birds will only be found in places like caves, where they walk around in the wooded cities. So, now, let me conclude my message. Birds are not only found in luxurious forest, national parks, places like the outback in Australia, you'll find them everywhere. Just like these trees outside. I've seen 5 bird species before coming here. Birds are everywhere and maybe you might want to look out for some. Trust me, it's worth it. Thank you.